Welcome back. So in the previous lecture, we created a consumer proxy. Now we'll create a ABAP program to consume the same. So this was the consumer proxy which was created, and we configured the same in the SOAMANAGER. In the same system, I will go to SE38, okay, and here ZMM PO consumer, okay, SRV consume. You can give the client name, which client web service you are calling, anything. ZPO ZMM underscore PO service consumer, okay. Call the PO web service, select executable program, click on save. I'm creating as a local object here. Fine. Now see, for either you can, okay, now forget about our system in which we created a function module. Okay, we know only this thing. We are working as a consumer now. Based on the WSDL, system has created this ABAP proxy class. So double click here and check the input for this method. So here, this is the input type, like importing and exporting. This will get where to pass in the importing. Exporting, we can use the inline declaration. If I double click here, controller, listener, and OTEKKO. We know here we have to pass the listener vendor ID. Okay. Whenever you get any WSDL file, you will get the field mapping. The external party who has given you the file, they will give the field mapping by mentioning which fields are mandatory, which fields are optional. Okay. So what I will do here, okay, let's first get a reference object for this. The first thing here, do data declaration. Let's say gr object PO type reference to give the consumer proxy class name here. Okay, then I will select here as input of type. Always use the same type. Always use the same type here. Which is the type? For input, this is the type. Okay. Now we know we have to pass the vendor ID from here. Right? We have to pass the vendor ID. So I will create here one parameters p underscore listener of type EKKO listener. Remember one thing, this vendor ID you have to pass which is available in the service provider system, not in our system. Okay. Now here I will write the start of selection. See, I am explaining the concept. Once you know the concept, in real time, obviously you have to write more lines of code, not a short. But understand the concept first, then you can do anything. Okay, so try and catch block, try and catch cx underscore root and try. In between, we will write here the create object, which object we want to create, gr underscore po. Okay, gr underscore po, and here you have to pass the logical port name. Which port we created? ZMM, right? We created the logical port as ZMM, right? Let me see here. Called it lesser, okay. Okay, so logical port was ZMM. Same, we have to pass this logical port. Okay, this logical port we have to call, and once this is successful, if this is created, okay, let me directly come here. Now what we want to do? See, the input value is P listener. This vendor ID will pass to the input listener. You can add all validation like try and catch block, if this is assigned, not assigned, everything you can do. So the input listener equals to P listener from the screen we're passing. And now we'll call the method catch says underscore root and try. Okay, now in this proxy class, we have this method, right? We have to call this method by passing the input. So how we'll write here? Call method grpo. Which method we are calling here? See, z get po detail srv. Fine, over and tab. Okay, so the input will pass the input. Output either you can declare or you can do the inline declaration. Let's say data gt underscore list. Okay, and we will display the data cl demo output using the class cl demo underscore output. Okay, display gt underscore list will display the record cl demo output. Fine, and now set a breakpoint here in the input value. Execute. See, this is a different system. Okay, so I will pass any vendor ID from this system. So let's say first this one I am passing. Okay, I will enter here, execute, desktop 3, input value we have passed, DB structure. Okay, no item. Let's try again. Let me try again. So code is ready actually. The code part is done. Code part is working fine. Okay, I'll just check why it is not working. Let's set a breakpoint. Okay, let's set a breakpoint. So now I am into the system where we have created a service. We'll just check first whether the input is coming here or not. Whether the input is coming here or not. Okay, now again going to calling system. Here, execute, pass the vendor ID, F8, desktop 3. Here we can see the input is getting passed. Fine. This is the optional. Okay, input ID is getting passed. So I will just press here F6. I set external breakpoint. See, external breakpoint is set. So here we can see in the receiver system it is coming. Okay, and you can see the one record in the GT output as well. Why it is not showing there? Okay, let me F it. GT underscore list. See, from there it is getting passed properly. For the calling system, I think again the issue is same with that type issue, input output. Okay, because I use the same input and output, that might be the issue. Okay, so this is the process actually. Like this only we can consume. Like this we can consume the web service. So once you configure, use that proxy class here. Okay, because see this is working fine because we saw like our breakpoint is getting triggered, and from there system is also passing the data. System is also passing the data. Okay, let me click here. Again, the same thing is here. Let me try one more time here. Let me try one more time. Because if the data is getting passed from the, this time I will press F5 here. IT underscore binding input kind1. I think the type is causing the issue, but this works perfectly fine actually. Now this is the caller system. F8 from here. I can see size of RC is also 0. Size of RC is also 0 here. DB structure is not returning the value. Not returning the value. But the same concept we can use. I think the only issue is the table. Instead of table, use the import output concept. I will check again why it is not working. But from the caller system, it is getting passed properly. Fine. So I will try. Okay, I will try one more time, like how to get data in the output. But the same concept is perfectly fine. I use in my real-time scenario. Okay. So in this way, we can consume the external web service. Thank you.